His moniker, the Kicking Machine, can be heard echoing throughout the most prestigious arenas in Asia. Superlek isn't just an ordinary Muay Thai fighter. He's earned the reputation of being one of the best strikers in the world. In today's video, we'll take a look at Superlek's standout performances in the One Championship promotion. We'll also analyze his world champion caliber style and highlight his impressive 12-fight win streak against some of Asia's most dangerous fighters, including wins over Rodtang and Takeru. This is DBD Fight Club. Welcome back. Before returning to the One Championship promotion in 2020, Superlek was a former Lumpini champion. After dominating the Rodtang tournaments and other regional circuits, Superlek made his return to One. In his first match, he faced Panpayak for the 7th time in his career. He won via unanimous decision after displaying some beautiful Muay Thai, consistently countering every attack from Panpayak by delivering some crushing rear kicks, and did further damage by throwing some vicious knees to the body while in the clinch, one of his signature moves. His second fight back in the One Championship promotion was in kickboxing against Khalid.
Machine Superlek
Khalid was on the offensive early into the fight, but wasn't prepared for Superlek's relentlessness. The repeated rear middle kick was too much for his opponent, earning the victory in the judges' eyes. This performance ended up earning Superlek an opportunity to fight for the flyweight kickboxing belt against Elias Enahachi in an absolute banger.
Enahachi, who is always moving offline. Must have heard you, Rich.
Enahachi came to fight and consistently pressured Superlek for all 5 rounds. The Moroccan was leading the fight in the beginning, landing some beautiful punch combinations. However, Superlek countered this by aggressively kicking the body of Enahachi, wearing down his arms and causing his guard to break as the fight went on.
He's unofficial, of course.
Superlek stuck to his game plan, and many people thought it was enough. Unfortunately, the Kicking Machine lost the match, and the Moroccan was awarded the decision. But nonetheless, this fight further propelled Superlek's career. After a year away, he faced Japanese fighter Taiki Nato under Muay Thai rules, competing in the One Flyweight Muay Thai World Grand Prix Tournament quarterfinal. Superlek came with a vengeance, throwing some punishing leg kicks and damaging elbows. The fight was even for the first few minutes, but in the second round, we see Superlek flood the opponent with a flurry of elbows and knees. His return to One was met with maturity, taking time to pick his shots to tear up his opponent. His next fight was against Walter Gonçalves in the semi-final of the Grand Prix, and he made sure to end the fight as soon as possible. A short elbow broke his opponent's guard and sat him down in the first round, earning a spot to the final to fight Panpayak once again. However, after both failing to make weight, they were unable to compete in the Grand Prix final, and the fight was changed to a 3-round matchup.
Except that's hard to block.
In his 8th fight with Panpayak, we see an amazing and beautiful performance from the both of them. After spending over 20 rounds together in the ring, they both know each other very well, but it was Superlek who won via split decision. After this impressive performance, Superlek was set for the rematch against Elias Enahachi for the flyweight kickboxing title. But after the Moroccan failed to make weight, Superlek was scheduled to fight Daniel Puertas in a fight that would be an absolute banger and would propel Superlek to superstardom.
From Superlek, and then another right, and another kick.
During the first 2 rounds, Superlek committed to the rear middle kick and knee to the body to bring down the hands of Puertas. He throws quick combinations and then cuts the distance to throw that signature knee to the body of his opponent.
Superlek on the top now, then
game, space, make things nasty.
Puertas was caught with a left straight to the chin that stumbled him and nearly sat him down. Despite a barrage of strikes from Superlek, the Spanish fighter was able to weather the storm.
We've seen Superlek moving forward, and he talked about working his hands in camp. Maybe this is the switch of direction.
From Superlek, and then another knee, and another.
was able to incorporate his Muay Thai style into this kickboxing matchup, combining his relentless pressure and damaging strikes to break down his opponent in every single round, earning him the one flyweight kickboxing world championship. Superlek was now set to defend the belt against Rodtang, who would sustain an injury in training and was shortly replaced by the Australian Daniel Williams.
Not just the leg, look at the entire left side.
The rear leg of Superlek hits like a baseball bat, and the sheer velocity and power is unpredictable, as his opponents can barely prepare for the strike as they don't know if it will land on their legs, body, or head.
That power might not carry up over somebody that is hard.
It would end up being a beautiful punch combination that would knock out his opponent in the third round. His next challenger was Nabil Anen. The 19-year-old Algerian fighter was 188 centimeters tall, with a record of 33-4. Despite being a whole foot shorter than the Algerian, Superlek implemented a lumberjack game plan, attacked the body and the legs viciously, and then the tree would fall down. In the summer of 2023, he faced Takeru. The Russian was considered a dangerous opponent for Superlek, but the kicking machine isn't afraid of any single opponent.
He's coming out with venom here in this first round at those elbows.
Superlek quickly set the tempo for the entire fight when he landed the first of many vicious elbows in the first round.
Exposed with these elbows open around.
And
there is the head kick predicted by Rich Franklin as Superlek's changing the levels and going knee to the body.
Not only did he cut up his opponent with some brutal elbows, he further added damage by incorporating those signature rear leg kicks and knees. After 5 minutes, the referee saw enough and waived the fight.
Which he did, and not all that.
On September 22nd, Superlek finally fought Rodtang. The 26-year-old is considered the most dangerous Muay Thai fighter of this generation, and after years of cancelled bouts due to injury and promotional red tape, these two were finally scheduled to fight each other for the flyweight Muay Thai championship. Unfortunately, Superlek missed weight, rendering him unable to challenge for the belt. Nonetheless, these two participated in the Muay Thai fight of the century in a 3-round main event for the ages. Rodtang led the fight early by cutting up Superlek in the first minute with some vicious elbows, but Superlek was persistent with some kicks and elbows of his own to score points for the judges. Arguably the most deciding moment of the fight was Superlek's knockdown with a rear elbow and knee to the body. Rodtang quickly contested the knockdown, but the referee proceeded to start the count. Rodtang was persistent in the last round, but Superlek wasn't going to drop the ball just like that. Under one championship rules, there are no draws. I honestly thought this fight was completely even, but the knockdown in the second round ended up being the deciding factor for this fight. Amid the drama, Superlek claimed the title of one championship's top striker, but his victory was short-lived as a new challenger emerged, Takeru. The former K1 world champion and one of the best kickboxers in the modern era was watching closely from the front row that night and was scoping out his next opponent.
Superlek putting together combinations. Takeru is trying.
Superlek was on the gas immediately, throwing hooks and feints to force Takeru to drop his guard, and then unleashed the heavy rear low kick to break down his lead leg. He was countering every time Takeru moved forward or would throw his lead jab, but Takeru found his tempo in the third round and launched an onslaught of strikes to nearly take out the tie. Superlek recovered and returned to his strategy of targeting Takeru's legs. This fight showcased their different fighting styles. Takeru's aggressive, high-volume kickboxing versus Superlek's Muay Thai and Muay Thai techniques, focusing on knees and kicks respectively. Whenever Takeru advanced, Superlek swiftly countered with those signature knees and rear low kicks to break down the body of his opponent.
What a fight it has been. Goes back to the leg, continues to pepper Takeru with the jab, walking forward, can't clinch, gotta evade that, avoid that.
Superlek got his hand raised after a beautiful display of striking, and all credit to Takeru for withstanding those heavy rear low kicks, as after the fight he posted these pictures of his bruised leg and him walking on crutches from the hospital. In the span of 4 months, Superlek faced 2 of the best known fighters in Asia, but I believe he's earned the right to call himself one of the best strikers on the planet. But what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is DBD Fight Club, and we'll see you next time.